Luke and friends, thank you so much for coming. By a round of applause, who's been to Improv Broadway before? Awesome. Whose first time is it tonight at IB? Thanks. Whoa, you segmented. It's like people who've come before, newcomers. That's fun. But if this is your first time, shout out how you heard about us. Go. YouTube. YouTube. Nice. Wonderful. Stalking? Well, I'm glad you're in the front row. Well, those of you who are new, welcome to Improv Broadway. We are the world's first and only dedicated musical improv comedy theater. And so here's what you're going to see tonight. In this first act, we're going to do some fun scenes and games and songs, all improvised based off of your suggestions. And if we're bad, it's because your suggestions are bad. So make sure your suggestions are really, really good, okay? I don't want to make you look bad. And then in the second act, we'll do a fully improvised musical. Everybody go, ooh, ooh. So it's my job to get you guys really excited and hyped for improv, because improv is like this, it's this team sport. It only works if we're all in it together. It's like close-up magic or essential oils. It only works if you believe. Okay, so on the count of 3, show me what you think the best audience in the world looks and sounds like. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay? All right. I'll give you a solid F-. Not a single standing ovation. That's the standard we have here, but we're going to work our way up to it. We do a lot of audience participation in this show, so we need to get really comfortable with each other. So I'm going to ask you some questions. I invite you to just shout things out and be vulnerable and be comfortable, and you're going to share some intimate things about your life, and then we're going to gently make fun of you. And it's normal. It's normal. So over here, I'd like to know, think about something kind of rosy, happy, fun, exciting that's happening in your life, has recently happened in your life, or something you're looking forward to.
Root beer float.
Just the concept of root beer floats. I love it. Ice cream, puppies, and small penguins. Did you have a root beer float?
So I have these chocolate.
Oh, there's a story. Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
It's really good. It tastes like a
I have her cousin.
Oh, so root beer float candy. Nice. Where'd you get that? Trader Joe's. Very cool. Awesome. Thank you. What's that? Did someone say Pop-Tarts?
Water park.
Water park. Did you go to a water park?
I did, and I'm going to again.
Okay. Did you go to the tallest slide?
It makes me nervous.
Not really my thing.
Not your thing, huh? Hey, girl. Tell me about your thing. What's going on?
I get it. It's weird.
I don't like
You don't like heights. Okay. So what do you do at a water park?
Weird. You use your show voice.
You dive? Cool. You know you can do that at any pool. It's $5 at Provo, right there. I just saved you money. You're welcome. All right, over here. All right, give me something kind of thorny, something not so fun, something frustrating. Air out your dirty laundry. Go.
What?
What's that? A rose? This guy. Auditions are in September. Yeah, something not so fun that's happened in your life, or something. Oh, lost puppy?
Yeah.
A puppy that is lost? And not yet found?
Yeah, it was found.
Oh, it was found?
Yes.
Okay. What's that? How old are you?
I'm 14.
You're too young to be heckling me, okay? You have to be 18 or older to heckle me. All right, so how did this puppy escape? Tell me about this journey.
Oh, it was just, I had a friend who was walking the dog outside and just, let the door open a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And the dog was really scared and just ran away.
Yeah.
And didn't have a tag or anything, so no one knew where it went.
Yeah.
Just had to keep looking. And she posted online, hey, if you guys see this dog, please reach out. And it was
It was gone for a couple weeks?
4 days.
Or days? That's a different story. I lost my son for 3 weeks or 15 minutes. I don't know. Okay. All right. Here's a story about my family had a little Yorkie. And the little Yorkie, they lost it. It escaped just like that, and it was gone for months. It was like my family dog. They were devastated. We found out later that this dog had been kidnapped by this woman in California and was acting suspicious after being pulled over by a cop, and she had them in there, and for some reason this cop was like, "You're acting suspicious. I bet you stole that dog." And my family is like, at the time I thought they were weird, but they tattoo like numbers on all of our dogs. I know it's weird, but it's the only reason they were able to identify the dog and get it back. So Missy was kidnapped and found, and it was a little miracle, all because this cop was mad suspicious of dog napping. It was awesome.
Untrue improv.
It is, what's your name, sir? Your name is what? Ty? Are we gonna have an issue tonight, Ty?
Maybe.
This is strike 2 for you. At strike 3, you get no concessions at halftime.
I already got mine.
Oh, no. All right, anything else? Does anyone else have sort of something weird, interesting, out of the ordinary, exciting, a story they want to share?
I do.
What's that?
So my neighbors, well, our neighbors left. They moved out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But they left their cat.
Okay.
And their cat's like half blind. And so today, I was like outside the yard, and their cat came to the yard, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing?" And so I went inside, and I fed their cat that they left.
Okay. So you have a cat now.
I guess so. Oh,
Yeah, you have a cat now.
pretty much.
Okay. You both know you have a cat now?
Event in the 90s.
Better not show back up.
People were like,
What?
just to see
What are you
they
saying?
could hold from their nipple rings.
You're
My dad's not a fan of cats.
Oh, wait. Do you live? Hold on. This makes sense. I thought you two were dating.
Oh, no, that's my father.
Okay, good. There's a lot of brothers just like,
I'm 15.
yeah. I was like, okay, this guy doesn't like cats and he picks up on young women. This guy's weird. I'm about to blast him in front of 50 people.
My father.
All right. Well, if you're not going to keep the cat, what's your plan with this half-blind, abandoned cat? To whom? She's a child.
I posted it on my Instagram, so we'll see if someone wants it.
These are fun stories. Lost puppy, abandoned cat. This is going great. Anyone else? Anyone else have some weird stuff going on?
I sold my car.
You sold your car. Well done. Well done. I have to sell a car soon. What did you use to sell your car?
That's wild.
Okay, never mind. All right. Let's go over here. What's your story?
Buying a car, actually.
You're buying a car.
The guy wanted to postpone.
But then like,
You're buying a car from Post Malone's party planner. How cool.
He's actually the head of the party planning committee.
There's a whole party planning committee with Post Malone. Oh, you just wanted to say a fun thing. You guys are jokesters. Y'all ready to have a fun time with us tonight? All right. Okay, to summon some of my best buds in the business, we need what's called an 11 out of 10 energy. Okay, we're gonna start at a 0, which is nothing. When my hands are up here, everyone's up on their feet, everyone's going so crazy, it's so loud, it makes this kid behave. He becomes so scared he decides to behave. We'll start at a 0, which is nothing. Then a 1, ugh. 2, ugh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Everyone take a seat. Let's welcome out our cast tonight. We've got Shay McCone, Leah Higginbotham, David Rue, and Elder Brooks on the keys. All right. For this first game, I need an audience volunteer who wouldn't mind being touched on the shoulder and by saying the first word that comes to their head. Raise your hand. Who's over 18? Why'd you lower your hand? How old are you? Hold on, how old are you? How old are you? Okay, come on up. Hello, sir. What's your name?
He looked back because he's like, what did I tell her I was?
How old are you? 27. Okay, wow, okay. All right, we're going to play a game called Pillars. You are the star of the show.
Oh, wow.
And you are going to help fuel this scene, but you're really just like a fill-in-the-blank machine. Okay? So I just want you to think, don't worry about being funny or clever. I just really want you to commit to the first thing that pops in your head when we tap on your shoulder.
Okay.
So it'd be like, the secret to world peace is...
Feeding cats.
Feeding cats. Perfect. Wonderful. That's how it works, okay? So you're going to stand right here. You're going to be our fill-in-the-blank machine.
Can you sit down so I can be taller than him?
Yes. That's a good idea. All right, so what I need from you, what's like a really high-stakes, tense situation people might find themselves in?
Job interview. Poker.
Getting a tattoo.
Getting a what?
Tattoo.
Getting a tattoo. All right, getting a tattoo is your suggestion. Take that however you will. Begin.
A full body tattoo in one session is quite intense. Are you positive?
Yes, and I don't care that my ex-boyfriend is giving it to me because I'm dedicated to my tattoo of a...
A penguin that has a cigarette in its mouth.
That's right. You're the penguin, and I'm the cigarette because I'm bad for you.
I know we just broke up, but I'm really flattered that you came. After all, I am the best at...
Playing poker with my eyes closed and my shoes on.
As you well know.
That's right. And you know what? I don't even hold a grudge that you lost my 401k because I won't live that long anyways. You know, what really hurt me was when you gambled away my
grandmother's inheritance that she gave me after she passed away from cancer.
Yeah, you're a bad person.
I have stuck by that she said I could have it. You just weren't there to hear it.
Well, the only reason she would do that is if you seduced her.
Well, as you know.
She was the type that cheated on other people.
How dare you say that about my grandma?
No. He's right.
Grandma?
Sweetheart, it's good to know it's Grandpa. She's dead, remember? It's me, Grandpa. I was just in the neighborhood looking for...
My other girlfriend, who I was cheating on her with.
We're a scandalous elderly couple. And I'm here to stop you from making the biggest mistake of your life.
Do you have a grandpa tattooed too, Grandpa? Look at it, it's disgusting.
It's full of hair.
Yeah, I know.
Stop that!
I know
Knock it off!
your chest hairs are tattooed the same way that
You're
ladies-
too comfortable with me.
It's microbladed.
Stop all this at once!
Grandma?
That's right, it's me, Grandma.
Grandma!
You saw through my clever disguise. My clever disguise as a...
Bean burrito.
Yes, I don't know what the mask part of that was.
Baby, I missed you so much. But when you looked like a bean burrito, baby, you know that I...
Just get refried with you.
I get refried.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
This is why it will never work out, because you'll never talk square with me, boy.
Yeah.
Like right now, I think that you...
Are just dicey.
What are these puns? They don't make sense.
I really got burritos on the mind.
That's why she left you for me, a real man. We even got matching tattoos. Look, they say...
I love penguins.
Like grandma, like granddaughter.
What do you love about my ex, Grandma?
Well...
And I bet the first part will make sense and the second part won't.
Yeah. I'm gonna give a very concise answer.
Okay.
That doesn't need layers. He's got a real nice...
Eyeballs.
That's right.
He has a nice eyeballs.
I love love the whites of the eyes. And boy, are these whites yellow.
What about me? You used to be crazy about my
Eyebrow.
eyebrows. You're a real
You let them go. You let them go. They're wild and crazy kids.
Yeah, make fun of Grandpa more.
Okay. You're worthless. Yeah. Well, I'll think of it later.
Very good. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for this guy. Yeah. 27. All right. Raise your hand if you are a single person, if you are not currently in a relationship.
And you're over.
All right, excited single person. We want to come talk to you. Yeah. Come on up, come on up, come on up. Big round of applause. Big round of applause. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal. Nice to see you. You can take a seat. We're going to interview you for a little bit, if that's okay. L'Oreal, like the shampoo?
Yeah.
Nice.
L'Oreal.
Because you're worthless.
Ooh.
Because
L'Oreal.
you're fructies.
Maybe.
All right, L'Oreal, tell us about your love life. What's been going on or not been going on? Fill us in.
Oh no. I just got out of a relationship.
Okay.
And I moved out, and now
Oh,
I'm trying
wow.
to figure out where to live.
So it was a long-term live-in relationship? Okay, tell us about that, or whatever you're comfortable with, the details of why that ended.
Different values?
Different values.
Yeah, just-
What was a big value that came out and there was tension?
Or say pass. Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Give me another value that.
How about this? They lived in the desert, and the desert is miserable.
Are you being metaphorical?
No, like that's not the reason, but they
Yeah.
live in the hot desert.
Yeah.
and
Oh, okay.
No one wants to live there.
It's a miserable place.
Yeah. So, are you still here in Utah, or did you move out from? What state did this happen?
Oh yeah. Do you
Nevada,
know
okay.
this is a desert too?
Finally. Oh!
But not like a Las Vegas desert.
Yeah. Not quite.
Heat of
Okay.
mesquite.
All right, now you're moving on to greener, less deserty pastures. What are you looking for? Are you looking for love? Are you taking some time on your own?
I'm on my own for sure.
Okay.
Unless we convince you otherwise.
Yeah. Talk to us a little bit what you look for in a prospective mate.
Oh gosh. Let's see.
Tell me about some of your values.
You know, like, it's gonna sound really weird, but if someone likes cottage cheese, like, I just can't. Like,
Oh wow.
cottage cheese is a deal breaker.
If you like cottage cheese, not even like they eat it in front of you. So you
Yeah.
like this thing.
No,
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Okay. When
Is
did you
it-
discover you had this aversion to people liking cottage cheese?
About a month ago.
Oh, okay. Is this the value you're talking about that broke you up with your partner? Were they eating great value cottage cheese?
No, it's the brand name. Reading the brand name.
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome.
Who's like a fictional character that you've had a crush on at any point in your life?
Fictional character.
Oh, they can be real. They can be
Somebody from history?
celebrity.
Mahatma
A
Gandhi?
non-fictional character.
It could be an actor too, or just anyone that I might also know. It could be a common acquaintance.
An improv comedian.
Yes, someone on the stage, perhaps.
No, that's disingenuous. Be real. Be real for once in your life.
David.
We don't have the right values. It's not going to work out. I do. I liked it when I realized it's just cheese, but it's weirder. Anyway, continue.
It's the cereal of cheese.
Okay.
Throw some pepper on that? Mm.
How about
I need that.
Yeah. We have the same values.
That's okay.
Let's go with
Even a cereal box mascot, perhaps.
Captain Crunch.
Okay, great.
This doesn't help. David, do you have any questions for L'Oreal?
I'm just picturing Captain Crunch.
Imagine his full body.
What's like a... No, I'm back on him. What is like a bucket list item? Like, just what's something that you want to like experience at least once in your life, or like something you want, a skill you want to develop, or something like that.
I want to throw a dart at a dart, like a map, and wherever that lands, go to that place.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's just like the ocean. Statistically, pretty good chance.
We'll only have a map of land.
Oh, Pangea. You're gonna pull out a real Pangea map.
It's my game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leah.
Get some time travel in there. That's good.
L'Oreal, what current hobbies do you have?
I used to work at a golf course, but I don't like golf.
You are a conundrum
Currently, I'm the one that yelled that I sold my car.
Okay.
So I bought a scooter, and I love riding my electric scooter around town.
Okay. It's a sit down or a stand up?
Both. Like I can sit or stand.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sit down,
convertible.
stand up scootering.
Yeah.
And where do you like, is there somewhere you like to go specifically on your scooter?
Well, it only has about a 30-mile range.
So
that's
between
my
here
limit.
and
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, how far away is that?
I live in St. George, so just wherever that will take me in St. George.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is not very far.
So you live in St. George
Yeah.
and the desert dweller was a red flag. Got it.
All right, fantastic. All
I
right,
haven't made my way north yet.
we're gonna serenade you to sit back and enjoy it, and we're gonna, whenever you're ready, I'll take it away. L'Oreal, girl, you're worth it. L'Oreal, girl, you're worth it. Hey girl, you're smoky, and don't you know you got a rat too? I hope that we share the same values. Oh, I wanna flirt with you and wanna tease, but I haven't worked out. Check out my cottage cheese. Whoa, 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 whoa. L'Oreal,
lungs, but L'Oreal, please, oh please, I wanna take you out. I'm like Captain Crunch when we kiss, I'll tear up your mouth. L'Oreal, you're worth it. L'Oreal, you're worth it.
L'Oreal, you're a woman who won't let your values shift. But you can be my Pangea, and we can experience some continental drift. L'Oreal, I want to be with you, but baby, it's such a shame. You say that you want me, but you don't know my name. L'Oreal, you're worth it. L'Oreal, you're worth it.
It's been awfully fun up here, getting to know
switch things up a little bit. We're gonna play a silly jump out game called Kissing Me Is Like. It's a one-liner joke game. Works like this. We're gonna say kissing me is like blank. You give us the blanks, we'll give you the punchline. So I want you to put on your random word generator, not like this guy. I don't need 4 sentences, I need 1 word. And then just shout it out. Just gonna fill in the blank. So kissing me is like?
Fireworks.
What's that?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. Kissing me is like fireworks. Kissing me is like fireworks. It's gonna scare your dog.
Kissing me is like fireworks. In some places, it's illegal.
Kissing me is like fireworks. My family likes to gather and watch.
Kissing me is like fireworks. It happens a lot more in Utah for some reason.
Kissing me is like fireworks. I only like to do it twice a year.
All right, kissing me is like? Money, says the child. Money.
Kissing me is like money. It just makes sense.
Kissing me is like money. I don't like change.
Kissing me is like money. Don't think too hard about where I've been before.
Very good. Over here. Kissing me is like?
Smurfs.
Raccoons.
Kissing me is like raccoons. I'm your trash.
Kissing me is like raccoons. You'll be scared at what these hands do.
You stole mine!
Kissing me is like raccoons. Adorable from a distance. Close up, yeah.
Kissing me is like raccoons. Just leave me little Cheerios to your mouth and I'll find it. Have you guys seen those videos? Very cute.
All right. Kissing me is like?
Being homeless.
Kissing me is like? What's that? Redheads. Kissing me is like redheads.
Kissing me is like redheads. Ew.
Kissing me is like redheads. You will go straight to HECK.
Kissing me is like redheads. I enjoy them. I guess. You're all right.
Kissing me is like redheads. You're gonna need a higher pain threshold.
Yeah.
Look it up. Look it up, they do.
Kissing me is like redheads. I'm cool with Ed Sheeran and that's it.
Kissing me is like redheads. Don't do it out in the sun.
All right, one more chance from this side. Kissing me is like?
Fishing.
Fishing. Wonderful. Kissing me is like fishing. I got way more into it in my 50s.
Kissing me is like fishing. Starts off serene and beautiful, ends with a lot of gross guts.
Kissing me is like fishing. I got a big mouth.
Kissing me is like fishing. I only catch and release. Those are those. What? Kissing me is like what? Corn. Kissing me is like corn. Corn? Corn.
Kissing me is like corn. I have been called a big lump with knobs.
That's my favorite one of the night. Kissing me is like corn. You'll never get rid of me. I'll be there the whole way through.
Kissing me is like corn. I'm a stalk ya.
And let's get y'all throwing it fun? Very good. All right. Who is with their sweetheart tonight? Give me a whoop whoop.
You freaking
All right. We want to interview one of you, but we want to learn about your love story. Who thinks they have a juicy, fun, interesting, maybe a little drama? What's that?
French lady.
French lady? Are you being racist? Sorry.
Haven't the French had enough?
I surrender. Stop picking on me. Is there really a French person here? You are French?
Yep.
Hello. Is your spouse here?
Yep.
Come on up. We want to talk to you. Yep, that's enough for me. Yep. That's all the French get, really? Come on. Hello. Bonjour. Hello, friends. What are your names?
Leticia.
Leticia and
Skyler.
Skyler. Are you both French?
No.
You're from France? Yes. And where are you from?
Here.
Here.
Yes.
Not France.
Exotic.
Okay, wonderful. Can you please tell us your love story?
You wanted to be here.
We got volunteers by our row. We met on a movie set.
On a movie set. Which movie?
A religious one that happened many years ago.
Which one?
Down in Goshen. It was a Bible video for those that know about it.
What's it called?
Where?
It's called the Bible videos.
You know the name of the video? Danny Ocean?
Danny Goshen.
Yeah, it's a prequel to the Ocean's 11 movies.
But like way back in like biblical times.
Yeah.
Like thou shalt not steal.
When Danny Ocean stole the 10 Commandments.
All right, so you're both actors? Well, what are you? Where were you on the movie set?
I was acting.
You were acting, and you?
So we met because I was playing a character called Lazarus,
So you were both acting?
and she was Martha, and we were brother and sister.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, nice. One of those movies. All right, so you met on this, but so you don't consider yourself actors? Was it like a one-off thing?
No, well, kind of. I don't know. They were just looking for. That's gonna sound a little racist. Middle Easternish looking.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to be accurate.
Yeah, sure. All right, so you met on this movie, and then did sparks start to fly on this movie set? Is that when?
Yeah.
As you're playing?
We weren't sleeping yet. Like.
No, so I was a stand-in at the time because my role was happening later. Hers was a much bigger role.
Oh, okay.
And I was on set all the time. They brought over a lot of actors from Europe, and I speak Spanish. My mother's from Cuba.
Yeah.
So we were able to help the people that had come over, and she speaks Spanish as well, so we were able to interact and start to work together. But they had told me that all of the women that they were bringing over were either in a committed relationship or...
Why are they telling you this?
Hands up! Actually, that's likely it. They said that she was engaged. They said another had been in a relationship forever, and I accepted it and said, yeah, I was just...
Oh, good.
Was it true that she was engaged, or that was just a lie?
So that was the thing, is we were hanging out, and I was showing them the Utah experience. I took them to
So delicious.
Cafe Rio. I took them to a Zumba class, showing them the American thing. And as we were walking in to go eat, I was just being nice, and I said, when are you getting married? And she looked at me like I was crazy. And so I didn't know it was...
And what were you thinking at the time?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? Like.
Oh, okay.
That's a weird pickup line.
3.
Well, and I didn't know if it was because it was in English, so I asked her in Spanish, and she looked at me like I was an idiot. Like, no, I understand. I'm just not dating anyone right now.
Yeah.
And it was like that moment I had seen her for the first time, and there was like a light there.
So you only see women if they're single, is what you're saying. And I saw her for the first time.
Well, I have to say, on set when we met, he was not the most. I mean, he was nice, but he was definitely not. Yeah.
Oh,
for this set. So I was like,
Sorry,
well,
go
you
on.
were engaged, and I was trying to talk to him.
Right, but he wasn't the most...
But he was not engaging at all.
He was a little coy.
He was a little respectful.
Well, the producer literally pulled him aside and said, all these women are married, don't speak to them. Get out of
Keep your
here.
sinful hands to yourself.
What was the name of the person who hired you on set? Do you remember who your contact was?
Yes, Elisa.
Elisa. And how would you describe their personality?
She's actually just a really soft-spoken person.
Okay, Elisa, soft-spoken.
But she's the one who told you, like, everyone's married.
Oh yeah,
Don't
she sat me
ask.
down and was like, all
She
right.
sat you down.
Oh yeah.
Do you think she was interested in you?
Oh my, wait.
She's much more
Hey.
experienced.
So.
Much more experience.
That just means she knows what she wants.
Elisa. All right, very cool.
She's just experienced.
All right, so you had flown from Europe to do this movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew no one over here, or did you have a friend that came over with you?
No, I knew no one.
You knew no one. Okay. Who back home is like, would you talk to about relationships? Like, who is your confidant? Like, who do you dish to?
My cousin.
Your cousin. What's their name?
Melissa.
Melissa.
Melissa, yeah.
And are they also French?
Yeah.
They're French as well. And Kate. And when did you start talking to them about him?
Pretty fast after I came back, so I
Okay.
flew in for shooting, and then they flew me back a few weeks later. So in between, we saw each other, and I told him.
Okay.
Told her about him.
And what did she think of him from your descriptions?
Well, it was kind of awkward because she was just breaking up with someone.
Yeah.
And
She didn't
so-
want to hear about new love.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you were okay. So when did things start to get romantic for you two?
Being a young 21-year-old with no commitments, said, well, I'm gonna be in Europe all Christmas and all of December. Can I come visit you? Hoping that she would say yes, because I had no other plans. And she said, yeah, just come and stay with me all Christmas.
And did you make that plan, like, because of her?
Yes. So
okay.
right when I met her, I signed up for my first
Oh, to have that capability.
Well, I signed up for my first French class. And so I took 1 semester of French, and then I went and stayed with her family.
Yeah.
So you were all in.
You were
I
smitten.
was all in. After the moment where I saw her for the first time.
Yes.
And then when you found out that he booked a 2-month trip to France for you, how did you feel?
At first, I was not sure if it was true or not.
Oh,
and
okay.
then, but I actually
You heard
went
whispers
to the
that he was
airport.
coming?
Well, yeah, like, you never know. Like, there's a lot of things.
It's
but-
what they all say.
Well, we had been distance kind of communicating and dating, like doing the long distance thing for
okay.
like 6 months.
Yeah.
Because it was a whole summer thing.
Oh, okay.
But it was
Okay.
romantic
Oh, I
at that
see.
point.
So that
But it was just long distance romance.
But I was all in.
Right.
When I was there, I ended up helping her dad fix something in the basement, and I was like, oh, this is my moment, because we were in an apartment building, and it was around Christmas time, and I said, I want to do this face to face. So I sat down with him, and I
Yes.
said, listen, it's not going to happen for a long time.
He doesn't speak English. My dad
So he's just confused. He's like,
This boy sat me in a chair and is talking at me.
He's getting French 101 1 semester.
Okay.
Of me pouring out my heart and saying, I love your daughter. I would like to ask permission to marry her. It's not going to happen for a long time, but this is the only time I'll be face to face with you to
Yes.
do this. My French was not good enough to really communicate that it was not going to happen for a long time.
he thought you were asking him to marry you. Could have been. And to your surprise, he said yes.
It actually was a little bit worse. He went upstairs, and this was Christmas Eve, so the whole family was together. And
Yeah.
he walked in with this secret that I had told him, and he immediately tapped the glass and said, I have an announcement to make. He said, Skyler has just asked to join our family. I had not talked to her yet at this point.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
And so she's sitting across from me, and we're looking at each other. I said, yeah?
And this is why on sets you tell young men everyone's married, because they will follow you to Europe and make things happen. How fun! So had you kissed or done anything romantic before Europe?
Yes.
So you had dated, and what was that first kiss like?
She is French.
Oui, oui, oui.
I have more experience kissing
Yeah.
than I had.
You did.
I was just preparing for her.
Yeah.
Who's the better kisser, would you say?
Your silence says it all.
Well, I'm French.
But are you trilingual, or do you speak more languages?
spoke Spanish.
I speak Spanish.
Spanish,
and-
French, English.
Yeah, and then a little bit German
A little bit of
and
German.
Italian. You have to
Incredible.
when you live in Europe.
Amazing. Absolutely incredible. So impressive. All right, any last questions for our friends? We have some incredible juicy details.
What was your cousin's name again?
Melissa.
Melissa.
Okay.
And your dad's name?
Jean-François.
Jean-François. Yes!
What a present!
It's Christmas for us. All right, let's go over our names real quick. Remember your name?
Skyler.
Skyler, and then the producer name Alisa. Alisa. And then remember your name, Skyler.
Leticia.
Leticia. With dad name Jean.
Francois.
Just Jean-François.
Jean-François.
The two most French names smashed together. Jean-François. And then your sister named Melissa.
Melissa?
Melissa.
There's
Cousin.
There's Alisa and Melissa.
Melissa. Don't get those mixed up.
And then
Okay.
And then hers, which I forgot already.
Leticia.
Leticia, which is very close.
Leticia
And
Skyler.
Jean-Francois! And Skyler.
Skyler.
No offense, but come on.
I mean,
They're French.
all right, let's give them a big round of applause. Go ahead and take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try our best to recreate their love story as a mini musical. Please put your hands together for the opening and closing night of the musical love story of Leticia and Skyler.
Okay.
Skyler. Skyler, come talk to me. Skyler, come in my private chambers.
Alicia, is this okay? I mean, you would know more. You're more experienced than I.
Yes, have a seat.
Oh, I am so excited to be a part of this project.
Me
I
as
am.
well.
I am just so ready to meet some people
Yes.
and to become very close with them.
Yes, but I must warn you. The women are married, Skyler. Should you touch them?
All of them?
Yes, all of them but one.
Alicia, why is there a fresh, empty band slot? There's a tan line right here. That's the wrong hand, right here. Wait, how many wedding rings have you been wearing?
I'm so single, my doctor says I'm diseased.
That's pretty single.
I must be cured, Skyler. And only a man of curly hair and deep eyes may cure me.
I'm sorry, you're just too experienced for me. I'm a fledgling boy.
I can teach you everything you need to know.
I'm just the understudy to the guy who was dead and then not dead.
I'm dead without you, Skyler. That's what my doctor says. If I don't get married, he'll kill me.
These stakes, Alicia.
Promise me that you'll never talk to a woman unless it's me. That you'll join your blood in matrimony.
With who?
With me. With moi. Parlez-vous, François?
I haven't taken French course 1 yet.
I'm the only woman who's single. I'm the only one with which you should mingle. Hand me your love, your Pringles, please. I need your hand in marriage. Put a baby in my elderly carriage.
I'm sorry that you're sick, but you're too geriatric for me. I wouldn't be able to give you what you want.
I can give you a nursing home, and you'll never be alone if you give me.
Alyssa, the boat full of hot European women are here.
They're married or disgusting.
If I should look at them with lust in my heart, I shall pluck out my own eyes, for they belong to another.
Marry me.
I'll think about it. Let's talk tomorrow.
Leticia, tell me everything I want to know what it's like in Utah. Tell me about
Surprisingly, it is a desert. Who knew?
How deserty are we talking? St. George on the Verdun?
Oh no, that place is disgusting.
Oh, disgusting, gross. Well, anyway, I miss you as much as a French person is able to miss anything.
Oh, Melissa, I miss you too. I spend all my days strolling by all the handsome young men on the cast.
Melissa!
And none of them see me.
How do you say, it is over. I am done with you.
I'm over here.
Sorry.
What are you doing in America? Are you breaking up with me? Run!
Marche l'orange! Je suis marche l'orange!
Ciao! Ciao!
I'm so sorry. Your boyfriend. I'm so sorry. Your boyfriend came all
Je
the
suis
way from
frustré.
America to break up with you.
Mon cœur! Mon ami! No, sweet! Bad boy!
I'm so sorry.
Do not tell me anything of your love. I cannot handle it.
It's no use. It doesn't matter anyway. The boys here, they don't even seem to see me. It's like I'm invisible and they look right through me.
You are a ghost in the Americas?
Yes. I hear a saying that you have been ghosted. I guess that's what this means.
I think so. But you must beware, Leticia. I have a tale of the American man, especially the Utah.
No.
If they get one look at you, they will not only crush on you, but they will stalk you until they corner your father and force them to marry you.
No. They would never be so bold.
You underestimate Utah's resilience. Let me put this in a way so that you understand.
All right.
Do you know the Eiffel Tower?
Of course.
It is tall and made of metal. Have you ever eaten escargot?
Of course.
They're slow, unlike Utah boys. But you must resist, because the French like to do this. When he says, I want to be more than friends, do not be French and say, I surrender. Like me, forever.
Forever.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bonsoir.
Stay strong. Hello, Skyler.
Hi, you're playing Martha, right?
Yes, this is the part where you stand over there and I run into your arms and you embrace me so tight.
Yeah, just like brothers and sisters do. Martha and Lazarus.
Would you like to practice the scene?
No, that's fine. I'm sorry, I would hate to intrude on your life.
I don't mind if you intrude on my life.
How,
Yes?
When are you getting married?
Pardon, what?
I don't have any idea what that means. Does that mean tomorrow?
No, I am not getting married at all. I have no love interest.
An entire plan comes into Skyler's mind. He knows exactly what he's going to do. He's taking French classes. He's downloading Duolingo. He's
Cafe Rio.
His family is independently wealthy, so he can afford to live 2 months in Europe. He makes the plans.
Means yes.
We flash forward into the Parisian home.
Thank you for taking me into your apartment.
My mother said I had to.
I cherish these moments that we have together, and ever since I've been able to see you, I've never wanted to look away. But I do have to step away for a second.
Oh.
To talk to an old man.
Do you mean my father? He's
Jean-Francois!
Jean-Francois. He's in the basement. Be careful. The last man that went in the basement with my father did not come out.
I don't know what that means, you crazy French vixen. Oh, these are some noisy stairs. Jean-Francois.
Quoi?
Je suis Skyler.
Bon.
J'ai l'amour.
Oh, cool.
Sit down.
Maybe if you get down on one knee.
I'm doing it! I have feelings.
Use body language.
Big ones. I actually don't know how to play this game. J'ai. Whoa.
Je suis comprends.
It can't be like this.
Quoi? Famille,
Did I blow it?
Famille,
Dinner is ready, everyone. Dinner is ready.
The English dub appears on the screen. Family! I just had a talk with that guy, and he's weird. He wants to marry you.
You? Okay.
Nothing weird happened, except for this guy wants to marry you. I definitely didn't.
Nothing
think
else happened!
Me?
Except.
We all flinch. Why not all?
Okay.
I can't hide it anymore. This is in perfect French now. But it's dubbed, so it's fine. I love you and I want you now. I said later, but this worked out.
Me?
All of you. I want to be a part of this family, dang it. And I love every single one of you. Leticia.
Oui?
Jean-Francois!
Melicia.
Right? You're the mom?
La madre.
La femme.
Mère.
La mère.
La mère.
La mère.
I've never felt like I've belonged in my whole life. But now I feel as though I've gained 3 wives. And I've never felt more in love with the French country. I love you so much, oh, can't you see?
It is perfect. We always wanted the guitar experience.
Teach us how to nick more.
What is a swig?
Later. Embrace me in your arms. Let us become one. Then we go to Cafe Rio, and that gets a lot of fun. The spiciest thing you can do in Utah is go for a hike. And I really hate you. Oops. Psych. Love at
Y'all have fun with us today? Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, we're going to take a quick 5-minute intermission. If you are hungry or thirsty, go grab some snacks and drinks over there. If you need to use the restrooms, head back this way. If you really want to experience French culture, don't. You had the whole experience right here. But most importantly, please go on Instagram. Find us at Improv Broadway. Make sure you follow us. You're up to date with our classes and shows and new events and all that fun stuff. And comment a completely original idea for a musical in the comments. If we pick it, we'll perform it in the second act, and we'll give the winner 2 free tickets on the upcoming show. Everybody go, ooh, ooh. Can everyone do that for us during the intermission?
Yeah.
Good. Let's do this level of energy so we say goodbye to our cast. We have Shay, Leah, David, Owen, Francine, bye! time. It's whether or not you leave a tip tonight. You could have laughed for 90 minutes straight, and if you walk out there without leaving anything in that tip jar or going on our Venmo, we know you personally wish we were dead. Let's see here, a couple quick announcements before we're gonna dive right into the musical. This upcoming Monday, we are doing a free show. Shay, myself, and a guest with Caleb, our piano player, it's called Musical Monday. We're sitting in chairs and we're just doing like a lot of songs and a lot of talking with the audience. It's very fun and it's very free. Go check it out, just get tickets at improv.com. And if you wanna see this show again, it'll be available on YouTube tomorrow at Improv Broadway. So you can relive the magic and you can see our playful French xenophobia. And you get to relive that magic. All right, there was one, sorry, was it? What comes next?
No. I've said too much.
I've said too much. Perfect. One musical title that just stuck in our heads so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the opening and closing night of the hit musical, I've Said Too Much. There you are, Patricia. How you've grown. Tell me everything about boarding school.
Oh, it's amazing. You learn how to curtsy. And it's a lot of that. It's that for 4 years.
You are growing up to be exactly the woman I hoped you would.
I don't know. The girls there, they didn't like me much.
What?
I was bullied. This is a wig. They shorn my head.
Did you tell them our family name?
I told the headmistress, and she said I was the one who did it.
You didn't know? Were you blindfolded?
No, the headmistress said...
That she shaved your head?
Yes.
But I'm just asking, why did she have to confess that? Wouldn't you know that she did it?
I'm not good with faces.
Patricia.
Don't make me go back. I can be a wild girl and live in the trees.
Patricia.
I don't have to be accepted by high society. They don't need me.
Patricia, we need you. There are things I can't say right now, but there are reasons why you have to go back to that boarding school and you have to graduate top of your class or unspeakable things will happen to this family.
Speak them.
I can't.
Make them speakable.
I can't.
Is magic afoot?
I've said too much.
You've said nothing.
Patricia, this school has been around for 2,000 generations.
That's 200,000 years.
It predates Adam and Eve. This is the oldest establishment on planet Earth. And if you don't go, and if you don't seize your rightful place as head girl of the school, then I will cease to be. Our family will cease to be.
I can't be head girl. I can't even be hair girl.
With wordplay like that, I have no idea why you're bullied. Patricia, you are strong. Through your veins runs the blood.
No!
Runs the blood of the Kingsman family.
No, I fit in better with the squirrels
Please. I told you to put those dreams away. You can't live in the trees.
Yes, I can.
You're a kingsman, not a woodsman.
I've been hiding nuts for winter. We can survive for years.
No, you will curtsy, you will bow, you will live in the here and now. You will go back to that school and you will dominate. You will wave, you will prance, you'll be homecoming queen at the dance. You will honor our family name. Our crest of arms, made up of arms, just 4 giant biceps that show we can show harm.
I just don't care about polite society. I'd rather fight a shirtless squirrel than curtsy. So can't you please let go of your expectations of me? Let me roam free. Climb the trees. Fall from the aforementioned trees. And break my knees.
You're too much like your mother. May God rest her soul. Whenever I said, "Where's my wife?" she was sitting in a hole. She loved to run and dig and prance. She liked to wander without pants. She was a free spirit. Daughter, I don't want to hear it.
I
Back
just
to school.
not back to school.
Back to
Not back to school.
Back to school.
I hate these
Back to
rules.
school.
Can you at least tell me why this matters? Or else I will make my knees splatter. I'm not afraid to take off these skirts and wear a loincloth.
It's a matter of life or death. So please stop wasting your breath and get into this new dress that we made for you. I don't know how to make the stakes any higher. If you don't go back to school, I and this entire family will die.
Is heaven real?
I've said too much.
Okay,
Go
fine.
back
to school.
Well, well, well. If it ain't that little Kingston brat coming right back up our walkway. I told you she'd be back. She stormed out of here with her little nose in the air like, I ain't never coming back. I'm going to climb a freaking tree. And I was like, nope.
Yes, you gave her a right thrashing, you did. Headmistress.
Yeah. Spit it out.
Do you think that I'm a shoo-in for head boy? I mean, my peers respect me, and I am captain of the horse polo team, the horse rugby team. And I've began to excel at horse hockey as well. But no, why would I doubt? I'm from good stock.
You're from the best stock there is, you are.
You do have your eccentricity.
I'll tell you what. You've been a good little boy at my school.
Yes, I'm a charming young lad.
I hadn't yet passed you off on the horse swimming races, but I think I can help you make head boy all right. I think you could be a shoo-in.
I feel like there's strings attached.
Oh, always strings attached. You see that Kingston girl? Still walking slowly up the path?
Yes, she does have quite a gait. She's running on all fours.
That's right.
She just jumped into some bushes and pulled out.
The Kingston girl mustn't graduate.
That's what I've been saying.
Good, I just want to be clear.
Who is that? Is that Gerald the janitor?
Don't you worry about who that is. I told you not to peek in my closets.
I'm sorry. Please don't strike me again.
Listen, all you need to know is that for 4 long years I've tried to break that girl's spirit, and she keeps climbing trees, and I don't want to hear it.
You're the best.
For 4 long years she has looked me in my eye with a spirit of contention, just ready to define. I rose to the ranks of headmistress through my cruelty, and now I can't bear to see that idiot climbing trees. Break her spirit,
Break her spirit.
Patrick, break her spirit.
You're gonna break her spirit.
Break her spirit, Patrick. That's what I want to hear.
Now I know that you've been working on this for some seasons, but could you maybe enlighten me for the breaking reasons?
They're my own reasons, that's all you gotta know.
You've said too much.
You shut up! I've said too much, but don't tell him he was right.
What would you ask of me?
Break her spirit.
In a specific kind of way.
You're the head boy, aren't you? Be creative. I've tried shaving her head. I've tried putting crabs in her bedsheet.
That was very cruel.
They pinched her all over and she just giggled like a maniac.
Yes, she became Lord of Crabs.
I fed her nothing but porridge for 3 weeks straight. I got all the other girls to give her terrible nicknames, and she just keeps going.
So it is.
What was that?
It really, something slowed down. I felt the reason to really do something weird there. So it's my loyalty that you're wanting to see.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's Patrick's chance to prove his quality.
But most importantly, break her spirit.
Break her spirits. Break her spirits. Break her spirits. It will be done, I know.
Not again, you just stuck it up.
Oh my gosh, look who it is. It's old Mr. Clean. It's old cue ball. It's old animal girl. Look at her. Am I right, ladies? Fancy meeting you here again. I thought we humiliated right out of school.
My mom thinks Mr. Clean is one of the hottest mascots of cleaning
Well, your mom's a
supplies.
big pervert, and so are you.
Hey.
Why don't you just drop out already? We all know you're not going to be head girl.
I tried. My dream is to move to the jungle and fall in love with Tarzan, but my mom won't let me.
Are you sure it's your mom?
I don't know. I'm not good with faces.
Excuse me, ladies.
Oh my gosh.
Foot boy.
I'm looking for some Rudyard Kipling to read.
I've got.
He always had a way with jungle stories.
I've got one. I always keep Kipling on me at all times.
Yeah, right. You don't know the difference between a bay leaf and a palm tree.
What does that have to do with this book?
That was an incredible bird.
What do you mean that's
I come from the highest of society, and that kind of wordplay is everything.
Harold, don't say you.
My name is Patrick.
Patrick.
And who are you again?
My name's Stisha.
Stisha, why don't you go and wash some dishes? As you can see, we do value wordplay.
Wow. You should be brain boy with all those smarts.
That's the most romantic thing anyone has ever said to me. Let me see something.
You took out her hair glasses and her hair fell down.
Your hair can see freely for the first time.
It's a wig.
Patrick, I've been meaning to ask you.
I see myself in your bald head.
Maybe you can see the future.
Patrick.
Check.
Patrick.
Okay.
Patrick. Hey, Patrick.
I do see a future.
Patrick.
What?
I was wondering if you had anyone to go to the homecoming dance with. And if you didn't, I hope it's me. And if it's not me, I hope you reconsider.
The only one who should be coming home is you. Go home!
What?
Stisha! Go away! I'm doing something! She did that. I'm not a person who hits a woman.
You're allowed to do that as head boy, and you're breaking my heart.
Wow.
You shouldn't have seen that side of me.
No, it's okay.
It's a primal rage, something that could only exist in the wild.
You reminded me of the alpha ape. My favorite species of monkey.
What's your name?
Patricia.
I
heard it on the wind.
That's right.
Patricia.
Tricia.
No,
Patricia.
Yeah.
Is that what you said, Patricia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But you're not supposed to be fraternizing with me. I'm alone.
Oh, I know that girls exist. I don't only see single girls.
Oh, good. Because I think I'm betrothed or something. That's why I have to finish this dumb finishing school. I'd rather it was unfinishing school.
You don't know what you're doing today.
What?
You're not available, you say?
Yeah, I think I'm betrothed to someone I've never met.
Okay. That just makes me want you more. Tell me, have you ever seen the movie She's All That?
Yeah.
Darn it.
But it's okay, I have a bad memory.
Good. Because I think I can make you the most popular girl at school.
Really?
I can make all your wildest dreams come true.
But why would you want to do that? I literally swing to class from different vines that I hang on the ceiling.
You have a way with your hips. You know how to really swing.
Why would you want me? Why would you want
you have no hair. That's everything that I want in a woman. Is that any clearer?
So that's why you want me. So that's why you think that I am cool.
That's why I want
me.
That's what I want to do.
Well, if you're gonna be head boy, then I've gotta be head girl. Or else my parents said that they are gonna disappear from this world. Maybe I said too much. Don't repeat that. It was a little truth nugget from my dad. But the stakes are high, and so I need you to craft me into America's sweetest pie. Teach me!
In America, you see. Well, as all proper high-born Americans, let us start with lesson 1. The plains in Spain.
Falls mainly in the plain.
The rain falls mainly in the plain. Well, you're already there.
We're doing splendidly.
My goodness, you've grown so much over these last 3 seconds. What a montage. Excellent.
Dear Mom and Dad, that's right, it's me again. Who else were you expecting? I'm your only kid. Stop sending back these letters saying I don't know who you are. It hurts my feelings. Now that we got that out of the way. I just can't believe this wild girl has strolled back in school. Now she's the talk of the town. I don't understand it at all. She's literally galloping on her knees and fingertips or whatever. Her knees are always bloody or she doesn't have fingernails or anything. And freaking the head boy has the hots for her. It doesn't make any sense. He should love me. I have lots of hair. And I would make out with him whenever he wanted.
You're right. It don't make no sense, do it?
Headmistress.
That's right.
What you doing in my private chambers?
I'm the headmistress. I can do whatever I want.
That's right. Well, welcome. Welcome to my private chambers.
I couldn't help but overhear your little letter.
I always dictate out loud when I'm writing. It helps me with spelling mistakes.
So I hear you got the hots for your little friend Patrick, do you?
Who would it? His name's Patrick, and my name's Stisha. It makes sense.
Perfect sense.
Yeah, I've loved him ever since I've known him and I've met him, which has been the duration of our time here at the school. And I literally got all the girls together to destroy that woman, to show our dominance, because there's nothing a man loves more than a mean woman who can destroy everyone around him.
Don't I know it, sweetheart? You and I wake up from the same cloth. And I got a proposal for you.
I'm all ears, mistress.
Do you know the corridor down by history class?
The forbidden corridor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know the sconce on the wall? The one that looks like a gargoyle?
The skunks?
The sconce.
Is that why it's forbidden because it's stinky?
No, not the skunks, the sconce, the sconce. The sconce, it's a light that hangs on the wall, you imbecile.
I got it the first time.
You pull that sconce, trap door opens.
To where?
Pit of alligators.
Okay. You want me to get eaten by alligators? I don't get it.
I want you to wait for Patricia and Patrick to come walking down that hall for homecoming, and then I want you to pull that sconce and send her sliding to her death.
You want me to murder another student?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had what it takes. I thought you were in love.
I am, but I'm also 14. That's crazy. Headmistress.
Don't
Mom, change of plans. Call the police. Oh, no, I worked so hard on that. That was my last piece of paper.
That's the last one you'll ever get unless you do what I say.
What's gonna happen to me if I don't pull that lever and kill Patricia?
Oh, swallow you down.
Oh my gosh. That's so. All right, I guess I'll have to do it. I'll murder for you, Teach. But why? Why do you want me to kill her?
Normally I say that's none of your business. And I've seen enough movies to know that a fatal flaw in all villains is revealing their plans too soon, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You see, that girl is the daughter of Kingston, the great land baron, Baron Kingston.
Oh my gosh, it all makes sense.
Baron Kingston went to this very school. I went to this very school.
Right.
He became head boy. I became head girl.
Wow.
I asked him to homecoming. You know what he said to me?
What?
You're ugly. He said, I don't like the way one of your eyes points this way and the other one points that way. He said, I don't like the way one of your legs is shorter than the other.
You got lots of problems, mistress.
He said, I don't like that big rash all over the back of your arms.
There comes a point where it's like a lot, you know? Like at first I was like, maybe it's a little shallow, but you got a lot going on.
That's just it. I thought he wasn't shallow. I thought he could see past all this to the woman within. I had hopes and dreams too, you know. You think I wanted to be in this stinking school with all you stinking brats all the time?
I thought so. You don't want to be here?
No.
This sounds like a miserable situation for you.
It is a miserable situation. Do you know who put me here?
Who?
Do you know who gave me this title as head mistress?
Who did?
Baron Kingston.
Why would he do that?
To get me out of the way, so that he could marry that pretty little Lily that came skipping along.
Lily?
Yeah. Yeah, his first wife. He walked across the grounds one day on his way to the horse polo match, and she jumped out of a hole and grabbed him by the foot, and he was smitten after that.
So let me get this straight. He spurned you,
Yep.
then gave you the main job at this school.
Yep.
And now you want me to kill his daughter?
Yep. You're a good listener.
They don't know I'm here because I'm wearing a camouflage.
Well, since
I,
we're...
Patrick, have overheard everything.
Well,
I was planning on humiliating that girl, but I've had a change of heart. This is a moment for me. Anyway, you can't hear any of this.
Well, you convinced me. You've convinced me to murder her because you taught me that love isn't real. And if you, one of the freakiest persons I've ever met, can't get the love of your life, then what a chance do I have? What chance does Stisha have? But maybe if I drown her in a pool of alligators, then Patrick will love me.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. He'll look up to your boldness and your strength.
Yeah.
And he'll have no option but to fall head over heels for you.
And then if I kill his daughter, he'll be so distraught, he'll run back to you and your freaky eyes and stuff.
Yep, then I'll just nuzzle him in my gigantic bosom and say, hey,
One bosom, yeah. All right.
He'll come running back. And then you could be headmistress of this school someday.
A 14-year-old girl? My dream!
I said someday.
Oh, okay. But you got a deal, HM.
Thanks.
I'm glad no one heard this. I'm gonna go do that right now.
All right.
3 rooms over.
Patricia! Patricia! Patricia!
Oh, you called?
Patricia, I was a fool. I was thinking about doing something mean. I hadn't quite figured out the plan. I was saying like she's all that, but maybe it was more like Carrie, and we were gonna pour pig's blood on you. I don't know.
I love pig's blood.
Oh, see, that would have been great then. Oh, I've got some still. All right, anyway. Patricia.
I forgive you for whatever you were going to do.
That's so kind of you. Us in the upper crust of America. We're not easy to forgive. You're better than all of us. We don't deserve you.
Run away with me.
I couldn't.
Okay.
I'm a man of structure and
Then
nobility.
let's change this school.
You talked me into it all. Go.
Okay. My dad said that I have to be a head girl, but he didn't say we have to keep the school the same.
Dang your father!
It's gonna be really hard to run anywhere when you're drowning in crocodiles, Paul.
Oh, why did we stand here?
Kerplump.
You wish. I'm literally on a vine right now.
Snip.
Oh, the crocodile's biting!
Too
No,
bad.
Patrick, I didn't. Why did I do this?
All aboard. I can ride alligators. Get you up.
This resolved so fast.
I've never been more in love with a woman in my life. The way that you conquered that beast. The way you forced it to writhe towards that girl and devour her whole.
That's right. I raised this alligator since I was a baby.
Since you were a baby? How old was it?
20 years old.
Wow, you can teach an old alligator new tricks. And you taught this old alligator a new trick, all right. And it's love.
This might be finishing school, but I don't think I'll ever be finished with you. Will you climb aboard this alligator?
And you're not even afraid of it. The consequences, whatever they are,
My family be darned.
they're all gonna die.
Everyone dies anyway.
Quite the opposite. Hello, dear. You've done it. You unlocked the secret. You've tamed the school's alligators. That's what I couldn't say the whole time. The curse.
That was the secret?
Uh-huh. And it's not just because we don't have a lot of time to explore anything else. You did it.
I guess.
And I'm the best person at 4 different horse-related sports.
That's right.
And together we can ride into a new future.
See you later. Alligator.
Hey, mistress, come in here.
In a while. Crocodile.
Head mistress, I'm sorry for being so shallow before, but my daughter, facing her fears, falling in love, and riding those gators like a horse, has made me realize that just because your leg is short and your eyes are crossed,
It's this one.
that's not stopping you from having a big heart. I loved my first wife, but she was too wild. She literally dug her own grave. I release you from your position, headmistress.
Dad, wrap this up.
All right.
Want to hop on a gator and get out of here? Or no, it's fine.
No, I'm gonna go bully some other girls.
Oh, so you're a bad person. All right. See ya.
It's all I've got left in life.
Sure.
See you later.